What up, YouTube? Timus here. So here is my review for the latest Paranormal Activity film, simply titled Paranormal Activity Next of Kin. Alright, now I do quite like the first four. Ghost Dimensions, not so much. But the first four I do quite enjoy. So I was actually intrigued to check out a new installment because maybe, I don't know, it could be in the vein of, like, let's say the Halloween films where like it reinvents where like pretty much reinvents the franchise and everything. This was, of course, a semi reboot directed by William Eubank, who the last time he directed a movie was that horrible Kristen Stewart led film Underwater, which, yeah, that was one of the few films I was actually able to watch theirs last year before this goes down. But that was probably one of the worst things I saw last year. So, yeah. But anywho, so I was a little, iffy. Like, I was excited about this. Like, on the other hand, I'm like, okay, maybe this new one could be good. Then I was on the other hand saying, all right, the director of Underwater is attached to this, so I'm not too excited. But then I decided to check it out because this thing decided to go straight to Paramount Plus instead of theirs, which I could see why. The last Paranormal Activity film franchise just hadn't really made much bucks, and so there was probably not really a hunger for another Paranormal Activity film. So they don't think this movie would have done well in theirs. So they decided to just release this thing straight to Paramount Plus. And so I decided to go check out this latest one. They were right. This, to be honest, this movie sucked. I'm just throwing out there. It's a god awful film. Now this film pretty much is about like, it pretty much follows like, now it follows like this documentary filmmaker named Margaret actually heads to this secluded Amish community in hopes of meeting and learning about her long lost mother and extended family. And so, like, following like a string of strange occurrences and discoveries, she soon pretty much realizes that this community that welcomed them into their home might also be hiding something sinister. Like, there is literally a cult that's also in this as well. It becomes like Midsummer meets. There is literally a cult that's also in this as well. It becomes like Midsummer meets Blair Witch Project. So yeah, I like Midsummer. So I'm cool with that. But anyway, now the writing of this is just not so great. Like, uh, this is a pretty bad film. It's clearly not really like an original story. That's pretty much been like slapped with the Paranormal Activity label, but it's a really horrible installment. Uh, I really quite like some like actors involved, like Amy Bader, Roland Buck the third, but sadly they couldn't even save this movie at all. Some of the acting, like, I'm guessing it's not their fault or anything like that. They're just following a script. But some of the acting just wasn't too par here. I mean, this movie might even be worse than not Mark Once than Ghost Dimension. That's pretty much how bad this Paranormal Activity film is. And after seeing this, makes me now say, yeah, now I can see why they decided to release this thing to streaming and not theirs. Because frankly, if this thing was released in theirs, I really don't see this movie making any bucks. Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't like lose a whole lot because it was not like did not cost how much to make. Not sure what their budget is for this one, but like it's Blumhouse, so I'm pretty sure their budget is like really short. Now, believe it or not, this movie also, I kid you not, this movie takes place during the COVID-19 pandemic. Like in the beginning, you actually could see the lead character and some other characters wearing face masks, and they talk about that they don't have COVID and everything. I'm like, this movie was actually announced during the lockdown and everything during the pandemic, so I guess it makes sense that that this movie takes place during during COVID-19. So granted, the movie's not about COVID because we only hear COVID talk about like, so obviously it's not about COVID or anything like that. But it does take place during pretty much during the pandemic and everything. But that aside, yeah, this movie just did not feel right. It is pretty horrible. Like a pretty much horrible installment. I mean, I don't even know if I really even dying to see another Paranormal Activity film, to be honest with you, because this one and the last one just did not sell me at all. So yeah, of course the ending, I was like, what WTF with the ending? Like, what the heck? I thought the ending, like probably the worst ending to the Paranormal Activity films. But I would say this is literally probably the bloodiest out of the franchise. Like the other Paranormal Activity films, they were of course rated R, but they were not really like too violent, bloody, or anything like that. While this is not like gory or anything, it is pretty much the bloodiest out of the franchise. Like there are some bloodsheds that happens. So it's actually redeeming quality here. But that aside, I can't recommend this movie at all. It's just not a great installment, and yeah, hopefully Paramount Plus's other films like the Pet Cemetery film, hopefully that will be at least better. But this just did not sit right at all, and yeah. But anywho, let me leave you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Paranormal Activity Next of Kin? If so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Uh, where would have you ever been a fan of the Paranormal Activity in general? And would you be down checking out another installment? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Henry signing off.